I was glad you were able to watch Inky. Because now we're doing my one. Whoa, that was quick. Right, F4. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is I created this in about 10 days. Is when I was thinking about, I could probably, like, create a quick Kirby's Dream Cast clone. And I was just thinking to myself, it's like, you know, if I do a sequel to Kirby's Dream Cast, Nintendo would probably shut me down. So I was thinking, it's like, you know, it's like, I could just, Sage is coming up, I could just probably plop Sonic into it. I mean, it basically does that already with the Spin Dash. So, yeah, I just want to, like, explain a few things before I really get into it. Cookie was, or Sophie, was very kind enough to actually make models for the enemies here. And it's like, they're like super adorable. I'm so glad about them. But anyway, if you play Dreamcast, you know how this plays. I try to make the controls exact. Jeez. Anyway, I do have a few things I do regret about this though. Like so just to start off, this oh yes, if you hold A, you can adjust your shot. You press up, you can do like a bounce shot, but we're just gonna do a regular shot. I'll show you how. I'll try to get a hole in one in this one. Anyway, my first criticism is that the bar doesn't quite, well, for my own self, that I wish I could have fixed before the 10-day limit was up, but the bar doesn't exactly show you when it hits 100%. Like, it actually goes a little over here. Like that little blue area. Okay, we're not gonna get the hole in one. But that's actually, but if you can get like a full shot, you can actually get a hole in one in here. Okay. See, if you feel bad about not being able to complete this game, don't worry, I'm terrible too. There we go. And I'm about to come up on another complaint of my own. This level, I kind of regret it because it was meant to be an introduction to slopes, but I think I put it a bit, like, I think I made it a bit too complicated and it's a bit hard to get the enemies on the upper levels. I feel like the level after it is probably better about this. And my headset's not playing cool. I'm gonna have to deal with that. And another thing I wish I could have fixed, these corners. I'll see if I can activate it here. Nope. Okay. No. I meant to do that. Oh jeez. Inky, stop flattering me. Okay, I just need to get my headset on. Okay, that's the charger cable. It says running out of power. Anyway, I feel like this is kind of a, this level was kind of meant to be an introduction to how barriers work, but also kind of, yeah, you plugged in headset, stop complaining. Yeah, there. But yeah, another bug is with the barriers. If you hit an intersection between two just right, it won't affect you and you just go flying over it. That's something I wish I could have fixed in time, but I didn't have enough time, and I can crack it in time, unfortunately. Okay. Get in the hole! But yeah, I have actually been working on this past this stream, past the event. Like I've already been doing things like adjusting the momentum so that because if you notice when you like slow down, it's like Sonic doesn't really slow down, he just like gets to a certain point and then stops like there. Something else I'd like to fix. I'd like to fix the projector from like your launch position to the cursor, because if you notice that like rivets, it doesn't just like smooth out like this one. I'd like to figure out how to fix that before the next release, hopefully. It's a low priority though. And well, yeah, this was a lot of fun to do, and I've had a lot of fun doing it. I don't really have much else to say. I think this one was okay. I think maybe I could have adjusted it so that it's easy to get down there. Because I noticed a few playthroughs, people get stuck on the spring trying to get down. Okay, I got lucky in that one. Okay, this was a level I'd scrap if I could. Because it's kind of awkward. I think the upper half's okay, but it's like when you get down here with the boost pass and you have to bounce yourself back up, I think it's too complicated to do. But yeah, you just like shoot yourself down, let the barriers hit you, and you get pushed. Probably put too much speed on that. Yep, too much. Oh, okay. Well, see there, I had an intersection between the sloped barrier and the one that's collided on the floor. So I just like died. Okay, sure, whatever game. That was a new one. Oh yeah, that's something else I'd like to change. I'd like to make it so that you get more bounce back when you pull down. Okay, this one's an interesting one. This is the only level that does this, but for some reason Sonic doesn't spawn. He's meant to be spawned in front of the spring here, but for some reason he's like pulled to the left. This is the only room that does it, and I have no idea why. But it doesn't break anything, so I wasn't too bothered by it. And kind of showing you how I like plan for you to get all these. It's more fun to get into bouncing. Okay, this one's a bit long. When I continue this game, I'm probably not going to make another level like this, because this one was a bit of a crapshoot and it's really hard to like get all the enemies with the least amount of hits as possible. There you go. Originally I made this like whole pitch black, but I decided to like lighten it up a bit so that you can like, yeah, I'm saying like too much, so that you can see that there's a pathway in the back that you can take. Anyway, these springs were also custom made by Sophie. I did the animation for them, and she gave me an animation before, but I thought I could like do it up better. So yeah, Sophie did such a good job with these models. Ah, it wouldn't have been the same without her. So it's just like that's the other thing too. Is like the people who helped me out. It's like they've been like so happy about bragging about it. They've been bragging. It's like So this is the last level. I I'm not so sure about this one. I think I was trying to like make this one like a hard, more difficult version of it. Oh, there we go. More harder level. Anyway, this is the last level, so I wanted this one to be like big and special and complicated. This part I'm not too keen on. Like, it's kind of a pain in the ass to hit the enemy. The other two is like super fun if you can hit them. But this is my preferred way of going about this. No, that's never happened before. There you go. So the spring's kind of like bouncy towards the other pathways. Yeah, that enemy, and the goal's there. Okay, so what if Sharp was gay? I haven't played much of Kirby Dream Cross. I mostly remember playing it during some K/Hotel service when I was young. I mean, you can play it now. It's on the SNES Online service now. And there you go. There's the last hole. I actually keep accidentally beating this, that's the funny thing. Anyway, that was Sonic Speed Course. And it's like you can see a little shop in the corner. I actually love mini golf. Oh jeez. Okay, I'm gonna just unplug my headset so I can think. Whew. But yeah, that was my own level. I still hang out and play mini golf. Yeah, sure, sometime. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks everybody for coming. I'm just gonna switch tabs here. Sorry for being like a mumbling mess of confusion and stuff. I'm still pretty bad at commentary and I'm like exhausted. Because of the stage events, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. Because they have their own stream and I'd rather people focus on those. But yeah, I'd say if you're interested, for anybody watching the archive, because I'm probably going to get a few people watching the archive, I'll be posting more on these on my Twitter. I'm exhausted. I'm just gonna go to bed straight after this. But yeah, that was Speed Course. Look forward to the next demo. As you can see in the top left corner, there's gonna be more things in it. So yeah. All right. See you next time, guys.